I'm just a girl from Chicago.
They got names. We can talk about who out here fucking on who, man, and y'all
Everybody
know.
his ass they did interviews with.
What? The women's?
The women's. And then the ones that y'all don't see, I listed them for you when I text you.
That's what I'm saying. And this is stuff that you'd have had proof or you'd have had conversations. It ain't really like just no speculation or...
It's no speculations. My second turning point, talking about the hot seat, my second turning point, because every bitch think I'm jealous. Everybody think I'm insecure. Everybody think I'm this just because I don't tolerate it. I call it out when I see it. That's why him and Say Cheese, the girl V, fucked. That's why they don't work together anymore. Because, bitch, you took our fucking family.
Charleston White said she was a hoe.
You did. I said that too. I said, Jermaine, you literally watched that interview with her. She cried to you. And she done cried into some dick. Then y'all done fucked around and the bitch took our family photos. And then now I'm the problem. No.
That's when you say a level of disrespect.
It's so loud. It's so silent to y'all because y'all looking at it, Jermaine work.
We don't know. Like
exactly.
you say, I never thought he fucked V.
Then when we get to the internet, it'd be like, no, she's spazzing out. Damn, where'd that come from?
I'm just a girl from Chicago. What they say we guilty for, they give us our trial. Granny say I'm innocent, trust in the Bible, but I trust in survival. Just a girl from Chicago.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And today I got with me CEO Telly, Big Telly Coda Grave. That's that word. And I appreciate you for coming, sitting down with me. You feel me? I know you don't really do the internet, the interviews. Feel me? You pretty much tucked off with the little ones. You feel me? It's giving big mama energy. But I appreciate you for stepping out with me. But before we start this interview, I gotta say my disclaimer. Everything I say on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself in a situation that is going to be hard to get out of about something I said. Coda Grave. Period. You feel me? They get the tweak at folk on Coda Grave. I let them know these bitches working. They just ain't though. But for the people who don't know you, you feel me? Introduce yourself. Tell them where you from.
Okay. CEO Telly, like Nene said, I'm from Chicago. South side of Chicago, born and raised. What you want to know?
What part of the South Side?
53rd, right off Damon.
You from the trenches. Back of the yard. So Coda Grave. Over there with them crazy Latinos. So how you feel about them getting deported and everything that's going on with this immigration shit?
I'm black, African American, born and raised.
That ain't your business.
Get y'all papers. I support it. I definitely mess with the ones that I mess with. I actually had a Mexican boyfriend in grammar school.
For sure.
Fucked with him.
For sure.
Was mad that he left voluntarily. Couldn't do nothing about it.
So he broke up with you?
He did. In grammar school. This was my first boyfriend.
For real? Why y'all break up?
He was leaving.
Oh, he got the point. Oh, he went
he left.
voluntarily
left. We was in like 7th grade.
So how you what's your stance on these immigrants that's been here? Like, okay, I understand the Venezuelans, the ones that came on the BS, but how you feel about real hardworking immigrants that's been here for the last 20, 30 years, paying their taxes, you feel me? Being law-abiding citizens, now they getting snatched off the street. Like
that's the ones I feel for.
Yeah.
Like when I just sat there and really watched the ones that's y'all coming out of graduations, really like getting y'all kids, stuff like that. I feel like this is overdone. It's too much.
Yeah, that's
like take
crazy.
the whole family. Don't separate them.
I think that's what they on at this point.
They know. I seen them snatching the babies and keeping the mamas, like going taking them off to the niggas. So it's like
I'm seeing people get
don't separate
snatched away from their husbands and wives. Like it's some
reckless.
Right now we in war. I don't even think most Americans know we in war. We in all type of war. We just bombed Iran, so be careful. Go to grave. There's some shit going on. But we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. Like you say, we all know you from the Whoop, man. The lady behind the Whoops. Oh, Coda Grave, that's how I know you.
The lady behind the Whoops.
Oh, Coda Grave.
Flat out.
The woman behind the Whoops. So for them. But how long you been with Jermaine? How y'all meet? How that come about?
That's a long, taking it all the way back, like rewinding.
Okay.
10 years ago.
So y'all been together for a decade.
Next month would have been 10 years.
Would have been. What you mean would have been? So
I left. Got out of there. It's over with.
So y'all current
Free
status
fall.
is
Single.
Single.
Single. Not separated, not co-parenting. Single.
okay, Telly, but you know how this work with y'all, cause you could be single, but y'all could be living in the same goddamn house. So is this still one of those
tried
type of
that.
singles? So now y'all.
Single. Like,
Oh, that's why he begging for somebody to come cook some food and shit.
period.
Clean
Clean
up.
up.
Gone.
The maid is retired. Like,
The maid is
over.
crazy. You tired of being Molly the maid?
When I say, I wouldn't even consider it Molly the maid, because when you care for a man, a nigga, your person, your partner, you gonna do whatever. That's
For sure.
always been me. I'm a female born and raised in marriages. Like, that's all I grew up seeing. So that's what I'm gonna present.
For sure.
Don't care who it is, but this was my person.
For sure.
His newfound fame put us in a position of choice. I'm not gonna be the choice when I'm making you the priority. So it's like when we did our interviews and we did, I support anything that he got going on. Love him to death. Just can't love you with me. When I started doing me, just things like modeling,
Okay.
because I model now,
Okay.
came out with my book,
Okay.
planner, go buy it at Barnes & Noble.
For sure.
No support. It was like, who are you? But people get so wrapped up in everything that they got going on, they forget, like, oh, this was the person that helped build you up.
Right.
Now, what about them when it's time for them to shine? What can you do for me?
And you think that the, like you say, newfound fame and like all the motion might have
The females, the women, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's fine. I support all of that. But when you stop coming home, when it was just like the blatant disrespect, I'm cool on all that.
I understand that, because I think I had seen, like, when y'all was live, you was saying, like, you kind of understood the women coming throwing their stuff. You understand a man being a man, but like you say, it's still that level of respect. Like, whatever you do outside, I can't.
You know how, like, when everybody's talking about the Diddy situation with Cassie, like, why you ain't leave? Why you ain't leave?
Right.
That should be hard.
For sure.
When you really feel like, oh, this was like, this is mine, like, to leave. No, I'd rather watch you do. Let me, like, ask any industry woman. You tried to do threesomes. You tried to ship them this way. You tried to let them be this. We done went through all that, Nene. Like,
I get it.
I didn't lose myself, dignity. I'm just trying to feel you out. Like, I'm trying to go through that same flow with you. So if I still can't find no common ground, or you looking at it like I'm a nag because you looking at the women, they BBLing and they hair done every day, I ain't no better than you. I'll pull a ponytail in a minute.
On Coda.
This temporary. Like, what, do you love me for me or what?
Yeah, but that's temporary. Like, all that females, all that type of shit. And so is that what kind of put y'all in the space where you kind of like y'all keep getting back together, or y'all keep going through the cycle? Because it's like you leave and then a person give a person space, they kind of realize, all right, let me have my fun now. When the fun ain't fun no more, and now ain't going back home, it's like, all right, now I want my home back. So you feel me? It's kind of like coming back home.
I did
so
that.
the cycle.
So for me, it was like, man, we was together. Our daughter too. So it was like, you couldn't have told me this was gonna be my life. What, Nene? I should have been on here, ring on my fingers, anything. Like, what? You couldn't have told me that I was gonna be a single mama somewhere.
So what do you think was the changing point? Like, well, okay, because you got Jermaine. Has like infidelity always been a problem, or is that something that just came around? It's always been a problem, which I would assume. So
nothing new. So
right. So at what point did it become like, okay, I can't do this no more? Like, what
when I
was
had
that
my daughter.
transition? Okay.
It was like, not that my son didn't deserve to see me happy, but it was more so like I had grew. Every friend that I lost, everybody who I just was missing, Jermaine was that for me.
Right.
But then when it was like, we grew together. Like, okay, cool. Billboards, shows, flying here and there, moving out the city. That's me. I did that. That's the support that I got for this man and what we got going on.
Sure.
But when I had my daughter, it was like a reality check. Like, this was me looking at me. She screaming. What she got to feel like that for? Like, damn, this really how I feel.
For sure.
So it was just like, you ain't do that to me. All as bad as it was, but then it was just like the blatant disrespect. Oh, you jealous, you this.
No, it got to that.
Jealousy is crazy. Then when we talk about go ahead and touch your bases on the age. It'd be like, how old do I look?
So you think we're gonna keep it all the way funky?
How old do I look?
You like 20, 24, 25, 26.
So I fit in the
YBs. Yeah.
Nene, I'll be 31 this year.
So y'all the same age, right?
We the same age.
So when you say age become the topic, like how does so
It's just when I'm looking at him say on the internet. Oh, the YBs that I'm messing with, baby, they not stepping.
Okay, so like NJ, man, I ain't gonna say in his defense, but just trying to look at both parts of the spectacle. Is
Absolutely.
all this stuff entertainment for him though? Like, cause we see the entertainment, bro. We see what's on the you feel me? What he present to us on the internet as the woo man, us for the kids. You see Jermaine, who he is as a person, you know him in and out. So when you see him pulling them type of internet antics, is it just internet antics, or is that like you can recognize like, nah, that's who you is?
Get paid?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would assume.
But is it about the money or the clout with these? It is, and that's where that's the other. All right, I'm done with the fake and phony. Like, you don't turn it off.
Right.
Then when I go outside or I want to present myself like this, I want to go and do. I'm not living that facade.
Right.
So, like I used to tell him, your jewelry, your this, your that. Now you're just now publicizing that. Oh, these moisturize, this. Okay, cool. But it's a risk for me when I'm outside. Somebody thinking that it's more than what it is.
Oh, hold up. Grave. I love Jermaine, but I ain't posting not one goddamn picture when we was out there in California. Cause I'm in my head thinking, oh boy, these people is finna come get this motherfucker whoop shame, and when they get here, they gonna smoke high.
And what I'm supposed to do. But it's just like, it's cool for what it is, but like I said, it's crazy when a motherfucker don't cut it off.
For sure.
No cameras is on. You a whole totally different person.
Do you think it's in one of these type of situations where, okay, you remember like the Joker movie, they say like the guy, he was playing the character, and it's like he gets so caught up in playing the character that character became his everyday life. So it's like you can't really differentiate between the character.
But it was still one of them things where it became like, for us to my end all be all. Oh, you not playing. You really doing what you doing with these people, these women, these. Then when we talking about the age bracket, what we doing?
So is the infidelity like that's the main thing with you?
No, it was no more loyalty. Like the nigga is loyal to the money.
So you can't have infidelity with loyalty. Because people can still step out of their marriage or step out of their relationship and still have a level of respect. Because most men just look at sex as sex. It's not really feelings attached to it. So who they love. So you saying they could. But when it became a point, it's like, now you making me feel like I'm the rest of these. So like, it's no emotional attachment to nobody at this point. It's
it
all
was just like
money.
A person that want to see nothing, no growth. You just, man, you in the house, you put up. I was okay with that. Until it became I'm in the house, I'm put up, you don't come home. You still get everything from somebody else. Like, damn, what's wrong with me? And I'm only going to ask that question for so long before I really
you start to realize
there's
something wrong with you.
It ain't shit wrong with me. I ain't no weak-minded ass little nothing. Ain't shit wrong with me, but...
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And you can get your official Just a Girl from Chicago merch available in women and men. I love girls from Chicago. Yeah, we got couples, his and hers. Get you one. Take pictures, tag me in them. And we got them in multiple different colors. You can get it at I'mJustAGirlFromChicago.com. Tap in.
It's still a lot of growing up that a mother got to do.
Especially when if you 31 now, y'all been together for 10 years, so y'all was together when y'all 2021. So at that time, you still young, you still developing. So yeah, I can understand that. I've been in situations myself. So you think it's just like, is it with age come maturity type thing? Like,
I thought that, but I could honestly say I done met some 24-year-old males that was like, I thought that this is how you would have been acting.
For sure. Well, it's life experiences, because they might have been through stuff that necessarily people ain't been through. I get it.
Just simple in general, just being human. Like, no bragging, just demeanor, everything.
So I got a question. Who is Telly outside of Jermaine?
Everything. Like, I take so much pride in myself, a model, a mother, a studious role model, a grown woman in general,
For sure.
an author at this point. Like I mentioned earlier, you see, I just dropped the whole plan and everything.
For sure.
Check me out. When just unchecking stuff that wasn't even written.
And then we talked about, like before the cameras came on, just stepping back into, like you said, it ain't really, you basically forgot who you was. So I ain't gonna say forgot, you kind of lost who you was. So it's like, now this is journey where it's like you finding yourself, you finding your way back to you.
It's really me opening up, letting y'all see who I am now.
Because we don't know Telly. That's why I wanted to interview you, because like we only know you.
But y'all do know me.
We
y'all
know your
seen
personality.
Y'all seen everything that I raised him and allowed him and mentored him and shaped him to be.
See, that's the thing. I didn't. Cause
everything that you telling me is like,
well,
not saying that I take pride in it, but everything that you telling me about him,
for sure.
Everybody got a backbone.
I'm colder.
Sometimes you need that little and now I'm looking at it like,
do you think it was more so like a loss of respect, a loss of loyalty, clout getting to my head, or do you think he kind of just got comfortable with the knowing Telly at home? Telly got the kids, Telly gonna hold it down. I can pretty much move however I want to move because I can always fall back on Telly.
Both. And it's always been both. But y'all gotta remember, I have a 11-year-old.
Okay.
So Amir, AAB Hella Bands,
for sure.
I didn't have to nitpick. I'm looking at pictures of you and Black China, him and Bia, him and Jay Nice.
For sure.
It was like you went out and you got it how you wanted to. I've been dealing with this. I've been her. I've been with them. I've been had people that can vouch for me in ways of just loyalty, professional, just money. I'm just a money getter.
For sure.
Don't mind having a 9 to 5 and going my black tail self home. Like, it's not nothing out here for me.
I think you was saying like you was the one who like kind of got him to going on trips and stuff like that. Like, you
gotta show your passport. I'm a travel agent too, Nene. So it's like,
I'm gonna lock in with you because I like to travel. When folks now great.
Your passport.
I got my passport.
Let's go. Been what are we waiting for?
It's stepped up a few.
You just a girl in Chicago, but let's go ahead and nationwide it.
I've been to like
get you a couple Venezuelans that's back at home and sit down with them. What y'all feel like over here?
We talked about you brought up your child's father, the Hella Bands, who was killed. How old was your son when he was killed?
He was 4 turning 5.
Okay, and how did his death affect you? How long? Okay, I'm just say how did his death affect you at that point?
It was awkward because it was something we talked about before.
What you mean?
Me and Amir, based off of just being in the streets in general, like both of us expanding. Like, you leaving the city, we ain't in Chicago no more. Like, what's going on? So y'all know street politics as what it is. The allegations that he's supposed to did something to another mug, and it was just like, okay, cool. But so like I said, I'm a reality. I'm a realist thinker. I want to know what I want to know. Like, what should we do going forward? Like, if this situation plays out, so
it was always a talk amongst y'all.
check. Like, she gave me cue bumps. But when we talked, it was just like a reality check because the last conversation that we did have was, because he's on the case with Dirk, and all the rest of that crap. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to bring our son to the jail? Like, what are we doing? And he was like, I go to court tomorrow, but when I leave the club tonight, I'm gonna call y'all and let y'all know, what I think is best. So it was just like, for me, in reality, I'm still waiting on that call. Like, what we doing? But, of course, being in reality, my son finna be, like I say, finna be 11 now.
So was you and Jermaine together? Like, you and Hella Bands went together when he passed?
Mm-hmm. Me and Jermaine was already together.
Okay.
Me and Jermaine got together when my son was 1 turning 2.
Okay, so Jermaine was already in his life when his dad died. Mm-hmm. So Jermaine basically just kind of just picked up the pieces. And was it like, how was that having Jermaine now to help carry that load?
That was what I fell in love with. Okay. So it was like, when y'all got a chance to see him, I'm damn near falling back. Like, who are you? Not that you can't be goofy, not that you can't be yourself, but you broke every bond and barrier that you showed me. You made me feel like I'm not finna go through this again. So it was like, matter of fact, we had just moved to Vegas. I had just picked up. I was working at O'Hare, getting free flights. We had just left, and it was just like we living our life just on a day to day. Get the phone call, but when I looked at him, it was just like I couldn't even cry about it, cause he looked at me like, "You good." So now it'd be like
You kind of feel obligated. I get it.
going back, chance after chance after chance after chance. Like, you can't tell me you can't be that same motherfucker that I met. Like, this money ain't worth it because we
seen
had
something
nothing.
like
We
that,
had
and like
nothing.
they say, like as females, that's what they call it, a representative. Like when you meet a guy, it's like you show up as a certain type of guy, you fall in love with that guy. So when that guy changes, like I know who you are. You feel me?
But just look at how many years it took. It was like, not that it wasn't always in you, but you ain't never let it get to me. Like, you was doing what you was doing. I accepted this man for who he was. Like, I used to always tell him, like, oh, if they could take you from me, then let them. But you right here, we right here. I got you, you got me. This is what we doing. But it just, like I said, time be what it be is gonna expose how we do. But
So how you feel about the term, well, guys or like people try to make it like, okay, well, you ungrateful. You got this big, beautiful house. You taken care of. You pretty much got everything you want. But you feel me? Yeah, it's like you complaining,
We
you
went through
nagging,
that.
it's still like so.
we just went through that.
How does that work? Because as a man, I think like that's how they don't really look at cheating as stepping out. You feel they feel like as long as the bills paid, as long as you taking care, as long as
For
the kids
me,
taken care of.
in my real honest opinion, for me, it was like when I met him, this is what I was doing for us.
Okay.
It wasn't no complaint. It wasn't no throwing it in your face. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. This is what we doing.
Right.
You ain't had no money. You had no checks. You ain't had nothing rolling in. You was rapping, but you was just Dunky Man. This is how all of this came about. Like, you
Right.
wasn't who you was now. So now how I look at it is like, now when mugs do throw that in my face, is like, should I go and tally up?
So what is the
Like,
difference?
what?
What's the difference from when you see Jermaine getting his pay snatched off, Donkey Man, to now you got the Whoop Man? You got one of the, let's just say we ain't gonna be, you feel me, take from me one of the biggest in the city for sure. You feel me?
So when that whole transition happened, I moved us from Vegas to Dallas.
Okay.
Cause this goofy, not goofy, but
What's up,
this
sis?
motherfucker, this man, and I'm just saying, I know everybody be twisting shit, but easily influenced. Whatever is making the money, he's down for it. So us being in Vegas was just like, no, we're not doing Vegas. Like, we not gonna get consumed by Vegas.
Right.
He overdid Vegas. In my head, like I said, I'm a strategic thinker anyway. So I'm like, all the podcasters, all the videographers, all of the everybody's in Texas somewhere. I flew there. Let's go there. Because I'm looking at you. I know your potential. I've been with you at this point 5-6 years now. Let me, because I didn't care about being in the camera.
So you basically was like behind the scenes with him his whole career.
Literally.
Yeah.
So now this is
I
how
said
you
that
say
sounds like me
cheese.
getting rich and switching on
So
Disney. That's crazy.
outside of Yella being him and having say cheese when he would have met him the first time, Sean. Now we're in the city with him.
Right.
Go do.
Now y'all
Be great.
build a relationship.
Let's do something. But mind you, I'm still working. I'm at the post office. I'm paying the bills. Going back to your question on how, like, support in general. Nigga, we still needed money. You wasn't making anything. So when Thucky Man whooped your wop, you were just now getting
Just start
anything.
Anything.
So when I'm looking at everything that's going on, oh, I pay this, I pay that. You're not even on child support. You know, that's the biggest thing that they say. I got this man on child support. Ain't never seen court, ain't never did none of that. Don't have no child support, always had my own. Anybody will tell you that. I could list a plethora of mother.
For sure.
I feel like you've seen me before, years ago. When you was rapping, like heavily rapping, because you sent me one of your videos before, like, share this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Somebody outside, like, what do y'all see in me? But I've always wanted to push somebody else. So it'd be like, no, I'd rather work with everybody else. But it's just I just be wanting what I give.
Right.
Reciprocate the energy, but this was somebody that I fell in love with.
Okay.
So it was just like I put my all into whatever I'm doing. Anybody that I'm doing it with, like I'm not no outside person. You go see me. Jesus, half these people wouldn't even know me if it wasn't for him. Like,
So it's not now is you in this energy where like you put your all into you?
period.
Oh, for
Nothing
sure.
else. Like, nothing else. In New York Fashion Week in September.
Oh,
That's
Coda
all
girl, if
me.
I see you popping it. And what's so okay now? How is he dealing with this?
I would have
With-
thought he would have been the person to buy my first ticket. Wasn't.
So you basically want that same support that you show him, even if y'all not together. It was still like
The man could call me right now. If it's a disaster, I'm coming.
I'm close now.
But it's just like, we ain't got to be together. I know that now. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it. I left. Ain't no more back and forth. We too what? We too grown.
Oh, Coda.
We not kids. We not YBs.
Oh, Coda.
Yes, that's entertainment. But when you go lay down that night, what you thinking about? You
Yeah,
know what I
you're
come
right.
with. You gonna have fun all day in these clubs and the bars and the hookah lounges. He don't have that hot meal. He don't have them clothes ironed. He don't got a motherfucker washing clothes.
It get old. Yeah, it's like
It's a new
Okay, so-
21-year-old every day, every year. The club scene ain't never going nowhere.
for sure. So now y'all got y'all daughter. You feel me? Let's talk about that. What was his reaction when he found out? You feel me? Y'all was having a baby. Y'all was having a daughter, and did him having a daughter kind of change his perspective on women? And you seen a difference in how you treat women, treat you?
He was happy from what I thought. And then it just went to ass. This was how everything started coming about like this. I'm not coming home. Don't know. Like,
Huh? When the baby came?
make it make sense, DD. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. So imagine if we go back and we just looking at anything with me on the internet. I don't know if y'all seen, we did the gender reveal. I'm in one house, he in another. And everybody like, y'all in the same room. I was gone then.
Yeah, you leave a lot. You feel me?
And that's the
you done left,
problem.
you done came back, you done left, you done came back. So it was a time where we seen y'all on the internet. You feel me? He had bought the new house at the new location, and you had decided that you wasn't going. So what made you change your mind in that situation and go back?
Facade. Unreal. Showed y'all that. Asked for some papers. I got a mortgage.
Oh, that's your shit.
No, that wasn't mine.
Oh,
But I have a
you
mortgage.
got your own shit.
My own.
Oh.
It's different, don't it?
So it's all the whoop. Everything.
I'm so tired of it. That's why I be like,
So you over the whoop.
whooping the wops is crazy. When do it end? I just told you the shit didn't cut off on camera or in real life. I'm not doing this no more. I don't care for the
Get it. I get it.
love them to death though. It's not my problem, not my business. I'm just not playing them games no more.
For sure. And you don't look at all this as just like kind of like the struggles and the sacrifices that come with just being with somebody that's kind of going up at that statue.
It is. But it was like when you cry with each other about how we gonna do different, how much want different, and then you still show and just you could throw in a motherfucker face that this. My image, I'm trying to you know how like when the women's get the BBLs and now you don't see no old pictures no more?
For sure.
I don't want that.
For sure.
I'm not gonna look back on my life and be like, oh, I gotta erase this, Nene.
For sure.
No. This is what made me who I was. And I felt like now that I'm saying modeling, photo shoots, it became an intimidation. Because you
And
know
you
the
look at
force
it
that
like
I
you-
put behind you.
Is he looking at it like you trying to compete with him? Or is he looking at it is it like do that make it a competition?
It was more so the fact, in my opinion, it's more so the fact of you dealing with the women that's already in this realm of what I'm trying to do or what I think I want to do, what I'm finna explore. And now it's like, not mine. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna post it. I'm not gonna. But this is what you got going on with them. These are the same people you working with. Ain't no way in hell we not like the Robux. And I refer to them all the time because I literally from the time that I saw them on Instagram, just how y'all handle yourself. That's me and him off camera. Why we can't do that on camera? Me posting the man farting.
So when you say not mine, okay, is that a thing where men, I don't want to kind of like make it seem like I'm just trying to get an understanding. It's like when men see women like as they possession, where it's like as your woman, I can't kind of move in a certain type of way, but why men don't kind of hold they self to those same standard? Like
Nene, I don't know. You be with the niggas more than me.
I don't know,
You gotta
folks.
tell me something.
These niggas retarded.
You be with the guys.
Oh, I think
you got
like,
cute, and I had to see was you one of the ones that he was finna come up.
Nah.
Nene, was that you?
One thing you ain't never got to worry about.
Nene, was that you? This is one of the names they threw out there. Nene, what's going on?
On Coda Gray. They tagged me. I'm hold on. They talking about
Was you laying down with the man?
I'm hold on. On Coda Gray. Tell me they lying. On Coda, somebody's lying.
But you see, and what I still did, laughed about it.
For sure. So that was a real thing. Like when y'all thought
one of the chicks' name was Nene. Nene.
No, that's crazy. And then somebody had posted, I think it was Black Mike the Barber, had texted him like, you fuck Nene? And he like, no, I don't even think she got a coochie or something like.
Please, look. Don't even worry about if she got one or not.
No. Coda Gray, I don't give off that. Like, even if I do look feminine, I still don't give off that type of energy. I'm just not the type of female you could play with. Like,
they was saying on the internet that
that was from that interview where he was like, I want to whoop. And they try to take it like, oh yeah, well you did something. I think what his thing is, like, he good at content. And as you see now, like, I'm the type of person, I don't chase that shit. Like, I don't.
But you see what they were saying with what Ki? She was supposed to sleep with one of the guys and all that stuff. So
I ain't hear none of that.
You already give, like how you said, this how I dress, this how I come, but she was using her coochie.
No, I don't use mine. I'm Coda Grave.
We see your already. You just showed us him.
Yeah, I'm in a real grown relationship. And you know why? I think this is why I choose to gap relationship, because I feel like as you got to kind of understand. These men, especially if y'all got together at 21, you can't expect a 21-year-old. You still got grown-ass men, 60-year-old men who haven't developed to that point of realizing all I need is one woman.
Oh, yeah, but you definitely gonna respect me.
That's the thing. And I think that's what I understand with your thing. So it's not so much you cheat.
I got a lot of faith. Like I said, it put so much time. That's 10 years. You can't get that back.
For sure.
As many situations, like, what is just crazy.
So you think at 45, you'll think at 45 he got the ball spot, so probably about 45 is all gonna be gone. You feel me? He most likely be wealthy, but the clout shit probably wouldn't be as bad.
Did you not see when
think he be ready to settle down?
I'm ready to be like Stella getting her groove back. Like, put me on the beach in a swimsuit. I ain't got wait.
Cause we gonna talk about the real. Cause this one I know. Make me know it. Coda Grave. Females be talking all this. I'm done. It's over with. I'm focused on myself. You know when she done. When she hitting the Cardi B. When she hitting the Cash Down. These they went and got a whole new nigga. I'm Coda Grave. You feel me?
Period.
That's when you know you done. See, when they get to I'm just gonna focus on myself. I don't really want any man and all that. It's like,
they say like when a woman be done, she gonna find a gym or church.
Yeah, cause it's niggas there.
Which ones?
Both. The church niggas if you want to get a good one, or the gym niggas if you want to get one to just exercise.
Nene, I'm finna be 31 September 1st. I could get a nigga in a bonnet
for
in
sure.
a bed.
You ain't ugly at all. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
in the bed.
But
I ain't gotta go to church to get him.
But is you ready for that? Cause that's what I'm saying. Like, that's when you like all this can feel like, yeah, I'm ready to move forward. But then as soon as a nigga, hey, what's your name? You be, oh no, I'm good. I'm cool. So it's like you ain't really ready to move forward. So that's what I'm saying. Is it like I'm single and they can hit my DM and they can, or is it more so like no, I don't want any male attention right now.
You see, I turned up. You be with it. I'm not none of that. So for me, I need a real life introduction to somebody. Like
For
I
sure.
can't.
That's how
I don't
too.
feel comfortable with. Oh,
Just
you're
being
on
with
my.
somebody.
You're in my DMs. That's cool. Your ass to be sitting there for a long ass time until I feel like you done said the right shit for me to even.
See,
add
females
you.
like you like me, cause like you say you ain't into. So what you wind up doing? You wind up going to get somebody that it was like when you was with Jermaine, it was like yeah I like him, but I ain't gonna cheat. Like you feel me? You wind
No.
up gonna get you one of those.
When I say that's so far out of my realm, a motherfucker don't got one time to quote this man to me. You're through. Let me hear a hit different out your mouth. Let me hear a start there. I'm cool on you. Cause that's a safety breach.
Nah,
for
I'm
me.
talking about like probably nobody that he don't even know. Like it probably been somebody that you work with or somebody that you feel me, an old high school friend and reattached. Like it's somebody that is like it ain't nobody. That's because it's Jermaine. Telly, I don't know who you fooling. You come here doing all this talking, you ain't done yet.
Nene, I knew I was done when I got my abortion.
Whoa, you done got pregnant since other girl.
I have. Like I knew I was done. Like
You got
Let
an
me-
abortion,
let me-
but you ain't went and got no dick, Telly. You're not done, love. You're not done. Until
I'm
you
done.
go get you
we're
some
done.
diggling
Look,
and you post
Nene,
on
let's set it up.
when
Let's
you get
set
your
up.
phone,
Let's
you
set up a
answer
speed
FaceTime with
game.
the nigga like, yeah, what you doing? Nothing at my man house. That's when you done. That's when a nigga know. That's when a nigga heart and chest crumble like a Capri Sun bottle because he know it's over with. All this right here, he's sitting back. He gonna look at this interview. He gonna look at it as a call for help. Yeah, she missed me. Right. He ain't gonna know it until you pop it. Cardi B is making that nigga know it. That's then she
Cardi B got a whole level, another level of hurt.
huh?
She got a whole nother level.
So
of
you
hurt.
think she hurt? I think she's the where you saying you at.
Sex with a man while you pregnant is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, take the sex out. Take the sex out because women like you, women like us, you ain't gotta have sex to be considered dating. Like you go sit down at a restaurant with a nigga that's like that step of I'm done. So it ain't just sex. You can remove sex. You feel
But we talking about is okay. Look at Cash Down situation. From what we see,
Mhm.
she's happy.
Yeah.
That's the type of happiness that I like.
With a new man.
men, exactly. That's what I would say. If
Okay, so
anything,
you ought to use that example. You saying Cardi B not a good
I
example.
love Cardi.
They
B
on
to
the
death.
whole fucking
Love her.
2C all type shit. Okay, cool. I get it. All right. Sierra on Carter Gray, she went and got her the quarterback. Carter Gray, he don't party, don't do nothing. You feel me? It's just all these women have something in
That's
general.
a type too.
All these women have something in common. They is bouncing on a new cock.
Period. It comes with life.
Telly not bouncing on no cock.
Not
None
yet.
whatsoever.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, we it's life.
See, that's what
it's
the
life.
See, that's gonna make the nigga heart stop. See, that's just made this shit. That shit just let's go.
You done for anyway. I already told you. Anybody talking to me is like, oh,
Yeah.
you're done for. But it's still a level of respect. I don't care what's going on because mind you, somebody who I feel like I gotta share. I'm gonna share myself with. I need you at 10 and always. Like we could be 3, 2, and 1 in the house, but we gotta have some shit going on. Just because this is where I went. This is already where we went.
Your expectations, like you say, you come from marriage, you come from, like, you feel me, family.
The
So,
structure.
do you feel like your expectations may be too much for a man in this generation? Do you think maybe you need to?
Nope, that's how I got with him.
Hmm?
That's how I got with him. I feel like my expectations probably wasn't enough. Because I seen all the red flags. I was picking them bitches up, put them in my pocket. Like, oh, I can handle this one. That was ain't nothing. I was saying, oh. What?
Okay, so do you feel like, as men, do they get to a point where they feel like you change up on them? Because they feel like, okay.
Yeah, we don't get our hair done as often. They looking at all of these people.
No. I'm talking about as far as when you come in, when they say you teach a man how to treat you. You feel me? Like if you allow a man to do something so many times, he feel like this is okay.
Yep,
So
that's
then
where
when
I
it get
went
to a
wrong.
point where it's like, nah, okay, I'm done with this. I'm finna leave. They be looking lost. Like, I thought we was good. I thought you was cool with this. You feel me? So how do you deal with that type of situation?
It go back to like what I said, like just even it started with stuff like your appearance. So like how he would say like, oh, you be in the house with a ponytail. I can name 1,000,001 men that want that. A made up female every day is crazy. This is why they be looking at Ari. It's like she's still a beautiful person, but she take her makeup off.
Yeah,
Now she viral again. You go like me for me. When I take this when I wrap my hair up, when I get out the shower, I expect you to be lusting the same way because I know what I look like.
for sure.
But is it they expectations or is it ours?
For sure.
Because what you here for? If you ain't like shit that we had going on in the first place, what you here for? Or what am I here for? What are we doing at this point? So it's like,
Is it one of them situations where y'all changed, he changed up on you, or you changed up, or is it kind of like y'all kind of?
I guess I stayed too much of the same. Like it's still expecting the same. So once I realized, oh, when you go with them, you cool with eating Chick-fil-A. Fuck, I'm sitting there cooking for.
Okay.
But then when I do cook, I'm a cook because I got kids.
Right.
Is you eating?
It do be like that
Like,
though.
do you really even want that in the first place? Because I just watched you being cool with a couple of French fries. Like,
Okay.
I could cook that too, but when I do that, motherfuckers got a complaint now. Like, fuck you cooking that for? Nigga, I didn't think you wanted this shit that fatten you up. I ain't think you want this shit for us to go lay down and eat. Like, what we doing? So,
It
shit just,
sound like it sound like Jermaine. Like I fuck with the Whoop man. You feel me? He help me
Love
my
him to
career.
death.
I love him. You feel me? But it seemed like he one of the type of people he just want at home. You feel me? And he
Absolutely.
You feel me? He want home
Like,
to be home, but he want to
absolutely.
be able to.
have his cake and eat it too, which is what I tell him all the time. And I'm one of them people where I don't mind presenting this cake to you. And I'm gonna see how much you gonna eat before you share it with me.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm at Iron Team Studios, where they have the best mixing and mastering and the top-notch security, cameras everywhere, so you can feel secure and safe while you record your music. You can also come and record your content. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, or if you need a location to film your podcast, your set can look like this. We got A1 quality, A1 cameras, A1 production. Come tap in with my people. You can book your time slot at www.ionteam.com. Lock in.
That's how I am though. And that's why I feel like he's scared for me to just be out here, because when I fuck with people, I fuck with them.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I'm the type to go buy a gallon and sit it at the party and don't even touch it. Like, go ahead. I want y'all to enjoy yourself. That's who I am. I set up the this, the that's, and let's do this. Oh, I got new ideas. Like I just said, Nene, let's set up a speed dating for the baby mamas. We don't get no credit. The baby mamas. Let's do it 20 verses with us. Because these men really think like what y'all got ain't shit. And y'all be forgetting until y'all put us in this perspective.
They
where
say you don't
watching
know
us.
what you got until it's gone.
So it's like, now, how about y'all? I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to sit down and watch y'all. But that's the other thing too, Nene. You know my podcast coming out. I just ain't officially dropped it.
So you working. You finna pop it. You say you ain't worried about no name. You finna see, that's what I'm saying. that's you leaving the door open. Cause what that mean is you finna show this nigga who you is. So he can
know
be
who
like,
I am.
Yeah, but it'd be like, nah, he probably forgot. Like you say, you gotta show you who you is. But I still feel like it's with the expectations that a nigga gonna realize, all right, let me get my shit together. You feel
But that's for him. Don't do it for me.
But I'm saying, but is that still like, okay, tell me this. If Jermaine decided today that he wanted to get his shit together, that he wanted only you feel me, he work from home, come home, he be the ideal man, would you be like, all right, cool, and go back?
No.
No. So is it too much damage done that at this point, if he chose to get himself together, it'd be only for him?
I'm scorned. I'm hurt. For him, I'm broken. When I say the type of person, the type of woman that I am, I could go get in a new relationship right now, and I'm going to fall in love. What you did to me It's not my expectations for nobody else that I come in contact with. When I get back with this man, and I did it 4 or 5 different times, Nene, the tears, the just the anger, like I can't control it no more. It's not there. Like it's no like making love is just like I'm crying doing this with you now. Like
So to a point now, it's just like, yeah, it's over with.
I don't want to go to
Not
therapy.
mentally though.
I don't want to go to counseling. We just gotta learn how to co-parent. We just have to be friends.
And the killer part is that would be what make a that's what be that breaking point that turn them into to men. Like that's really like it's kind of like you be hindering, like you be a crutch for a motherfucker. Like if you
I call it a safety net.
Yeah, you would say exactly
I call
what
it
it is. You feel me?
And I'm like, and I used to
plan.
always stress that just previous, like all of these women, we safety nets. You a safety net, I'm a safety net. Like you holding on to me for what?
For sure.
You hurt me, but you holding on to me for what?
All right, Telly, we got to get down to the nitty gritty. We got a segment called the hot seat. So we talked a lot about Jermaine, but we got to talk about Telly. Is it infidelity or is it insecurity? Because at a point you thought Jermaine hit these cheeks, and that is just insane. So is it really, okay, you know for a fact, you found the proof, or is it, because women, we get crazy, we assume, you feel me? Is it as bad? Because I've been with Jermaine, we done been in the club together. And when some look,
I seen y'all, I felt some type of way y'all was there with pleasure.
Yeah, but pleasure plead. And I can honestly say, on my mother's grave, when 2 females, groupies, tried to throw themselves at him, he threw them at me. And I'm not even gay. It was more so like, oh yeah, can't be Nene, y'all know. You feel me? Like he wasn't on that type of time. He was more so caught up on getting interviews, pulling up on this person. You feel me? He was stuck on this content. You feel me?
I hear you.
So
I'm with you when you're right.
But I gotta be honest, because I have seen him. You feel me? Like when he did my birthday basket, he popped out. He was a little bit more, he was drunk. He was more loose. You feel me? So he was a little bit more engaging. I can't say he took nobody home, but I could say that he was more interested in the women. You feel me? So it kind of lead me at a point where it's like, is he cheating or is he not? I don't know. So I gotta ask you.
I'm definitely not insecure.
Okay.
Infidelities was just like, this is what comes with it.
Okay.
When we talking about this man again, and we talking about me, to give my explanation behind it, I'm not saying a nigga can do whatever they want when they with me, but I accept you for who you is. I'm a let you know how many times you got to play with me. Because I want to see your growth. Okay, I pulled you. It's like us having somebody right here. All right, you got my number. I'm feeling you. We fucking around. We doing what we doing. Now, year after year after year, it's still, oh, it was only one? Okay, you got some growth. I give it to you. Still fuck with you. You mans. Like
so you said that y'all, you know for a fact that he was stepping out because that wasn't a problem where it was something.
Do you
that
want
really
me to
had
name?
be
Do you want me to name?
No.
You would be on here doing interviews.
No,
because they gonna want to clear it up.
If they got names, we can talk about who out here fucking on who, man, and y'all
Everybody
know.
has asked them did interviews with.
What? The women's?
The women's. And then the ones that y'all don't see, I listed them for you when I text you.
That's what I'm saying. And this is stuff that you'd have had proof or you'd have had conversations. It ain't really like just no speculation or.
It's no speculations. My second turning point, talking about the hot seat, my second turning point, because every bitch think I'm jealous. Everybody think I'm insecure. Everybody think I'm this just because I don't tolerate it. I call it out when I see it. That's why him and Say Cheese, the girl V, fucked. That's why they don't work together anymore. Because, bitch, you took our fucking family.
Charleston White said she was a hoe.
He did. I said that too. I said, Jermaine, you literally watched that interview with her. She cried to you. And she done cried into some dick. Then y'all done fucked around and the bitch took our family photos. And then now I'm the problem. No.
That's when you say a level of disrespect.
It's so loud. It's so silent to y'all because y'all looking at Jermaine work.
We don't know. Like
exactly.
you say, I never thought he
then when we get to the internet, it'd be like, no, she's spazzing out. Damn, where'd that come from?
Is Jermaine a narcissist?
He don't know how to be. he really just an Aquarius.
He's an Aquarius.
But don't that answer
Yeah,
make
loony.
sense? That answer makes sense though. Like,
Yeah.
know how to be. He's just an Aquarius.
That makes a lot of sense. Aquarius men got all the characteristics of a narcissist, for sure. Yeah. On Code of Grave. That just explained it down to a nut hole. But, because we can't be on here like we bashing the whoop, man. What's some
Of
good
course.
qualities about Jermaine?
Jermaine is definitely, when he care. Like he do. But when he don't, he don't. So like when the love was there, I guess, it was just like you could see it, you could feel it. Like he definitely you see everybody else got FYB pieces.
For sure.
Like he gonna share it if he got it, he gonna share it. But
Generosity, he's generous.
that's the monster that I created.
You feel like you created that monster?
Definitely. From jumping on the graves, me recording it. Still being, like I said, moving state to state, just opening up this, just me being me for him. So it's like, what you know, what they don't know. But I guarantee you, anybody you ask is going, oh, Telly did that. She did this. That billboard, that was my Christmas
The
gift
woman
to her.
behind the whoops. That's what I said.
That was the
Oh,
best
no.
Christmas gift that I ever thought of. And I'm like, how can I top myself from that?
So, okay, we had seen the FYB civil dispute on the internet. You had all the FYB members get into it, and I'm cool with FYB Lil Mike, and I still don't know. Was that real or was that a whoop? It was whooping. You didn't whoop.
Who's they maker? Mastermind behind there.
So you said you the one coming up with all the whoops.
That was them. That's why I didn't
okay.
go far.
Okay. Oh, so you saying if you would have been orchestrating it, it probably would have been a whole
Ain't no way.
beneficiary.
Ain't no
with
way
this
everybody
came out of
shouldn't
it.
be eating and this man is thriving the way that he does.
So you into putting everybody in position.
You have to. You can't be successful without a team.
Okay. So what do you think? Do you think that's one of his downfalls? Where it's like he the only one that's
He want to help the needy, and when somebody feel like they don't need him, he don't want nothing to do with them. Like that yes man shit is real, and that's what I called all of them. You're a yes man. Your homie that you talking about, yes mans.
Yeah.
I need to move. Yes mans. Like, let this nigga change the tire. Yes mans. But that's the life that y'all live. They live anyways. And it's like that little famous thing that, finesse 2 times with the umbrella with the little baby situation.
Yeah.
They confuse that with trying to lock arms and just, what do you have to fall back on?
Because that's what I get from Lil Mike.
Like, what do you
I
have to
don't
fall
think
back on?
I see him so much as a yes man. Y'all know him as good as you. But in my opinion, I think he don't want to be looked at like he a leech or he hanging around the next man trying to expect.
But
So
what
I
do
think
you
he
call
just
it?
genuinely want to be that.
What do you call it? When you genuinely just don't have nothing else going on. What you gonna do? You gonna leech because you don't have anything
You ain't got
else.
nothing. On Code of Grave.
So it's like,
Yeah. But I think that's probably why he doing better. Like I see he stepping like he been
When he
working
got
and
with you?
shit. On Code of Grave, because I ain't for none of
The
that
work
shit. I ain't sitting around no motherfucker by
the
waiting on
work
nothing.
ethic, I
Niggas is waiting on me to
definitely
fly.
give it to
Ooh,
him, like the
staying
work
home.
ethic. But it was like when you sit around Jermaine needs come first. You can't be you around Jermaine, like, until his work done.
I get
So
that.
that's where it becomes that yes, and it's like no, everybody gotta stop that. Not saying it's not genuine, not saying that you can't do that shit.
It's just not gonna work for you. What
Your
you got
money is
going
not
on.
pushing 2, 3, 4 families. This man got like 19 kids. He need to do something. And then when I'm saying this shit out loud, my face be looking at me like, here come Telly, she finna get on motherfucker's ass. No, this reality. Because y'all sit here and play. I got 2 kids. I go to work. I still try to do, I'm still maintaining. What are you doing? You don't have nothing. Then, Moses, just trying to not look like motherfuckers giving you. No, get up and do that shit for yourself because it's just as easy. what you need a motherfucker behind you, like,
No coding.
and I can only do so much being when I was this man's woman. I can only do so much. Cause now I don't want to overstep my boundaries, and why she's doing
'cause
too
it's
much
like,
for him.
now it's like a level of disrespect. Cause at the end of the day, that's my homie, you my girl. So y'all shouldn't even have.
Like
I
everything
get
else
it.
that come with their little lifestyle be like all the way from health. Go to the doctors, young men's,
So-
older men's.
But we gotta get out of here. We gotta wrap it up, Telly. This is a good ass interview. I want to keep going, but we gotta wrap it up.
Oh, you gotta tell the people though, for real. Go get the my charts.
Yeah, cause the dicks be hot and the coochies be bumpy.
No, Nene.
What?
It's different. Get a chance to ask them about it.
Well, they got some shit.
Ask them about it.
Somebody got a hot dick over there at FYB. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all talk about ran a train on me is lying.
But
Oh,
talking about I'm
ain't
jealous
no
about
hot
shit,
pocket
and it's be
coochie.
like,
Are you saying the whoop man got the hot dick?
no,
Oh.
unfortunately, absolutely not. I'd have
Who
been
said
told
you was
y'all about it.
jealous?
Them. And it'd be like,
The whole
go get checked behind them that y'all whooping with.
Oh, you saying if you whooping with a whoop man junior, go get you the diggling check, the hot box. You might have a case of the bad
Just
cat.
ask for everybody's my charts. We just gonna
Cause
leave
I
it at
posted
that.
mine. I tried to make it a thing, and the bitches ain't respond. I'm caught a grade. Where y'all at? Y'all be so quick to hop on.
Mine's on
trend.
my phone.
But we gotta do a well-being check before we get out of here. We gotta wrap it up with a well-being check. I need to know, how are you mentally?
Mentally, I'm doing better than ever. Getting back to myself. Being a mother of 2 amazing, outgoing kids is like the best thing I ever decided to do. Whether I had to do it by myself or not, I wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't change nothing about it at all.
For sure. So you in better space mentally. moving
Absolutely.
forward.
No more spazzing out on the internet.
And tell us about New York Fashion Week. Tell us about your book, The Planner. Tell us what Telly got going on. What's in Telly's future?
Still gonna be this nice old travel agent. I don't do for everybody. I
Yeah.
don't charge for quotes. DM me if you're serious though. It be so many people that's just like, and then what food doing? No. My planner, it's called the Man's Planner. It's in Barnes and Nobles. I have the Woman's Planner. It's more tedious, cutesy, all of that stuff. So that's coming out.
Okay.
Date will be dropped. My podcast. I came up with a name. I'm going to drop that real soon. But
Okay.
more so old school vibes. Not more so interpersonal. Just well-rounded. Like how you said,
Like
will
a
be
panel.
whatnot. Yep.
Okay.
So, and then New York Fashion Week in September. That's a birthday gift for myself. Just all of the above, a blessing. Like have so many modeling events, photo shoots, everything.
You working.
Absolutely.
And
With a
I'm
kid on my hip.
Happy
still
to
going.
see it for sure. Cause you made it to this interview on Quarter Grade. Ready, you had the kids ready. What? And you came. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the energy. I love to see. You feel me? I wish nothing but the best for you, and I appreciate you for
You want
coming
my
sit
hair?
down with me. I do. I like the lace front. Your shit don't look.
Like this right.
You feel me? No, the bitches should be looking bad. Yours look like coming from scalp holes. Quarter Grade. For sure. But until next time, CEO Telly, just a girl from Chicago. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to be a guest on my next episode, or if you want to be a sponsor on the next episode, hit that link. You can send me some merch. I can promote you, tag you on my Instagram socials. We can collaborate. So hit me up, hit that link. Let's lock in. Let's work.